the Brooklyn Courier. You as a Brooklynite, how cool is two-part question? How cool is it to see street ball advancing and come to Barclays Center? And if you had a chance to name your starting 5 favorite street balls of all time in Rucker Park, who would they be?
I think it's really cool that it came to Brooklyn. You know, we get our street tournaments and summer tournaments here in the borough, but you know, for Rucker to bring it to Brooklyn is dope, and you see that. You know, we are fans of street ball and street tournaments, so you see how packed it is out there, and that, you know, Brooklyn really showed out for it. So I think it's really dope, you know what I'm saying, that they brought it to Brooklyn for this, you know, tournament here.
And your starting 5 favorite street balls?
My starting 5, man.
And your coach?
Definitely would have to, I'm trying to think of the Bone Collector. I know like nicknames. I don't really know their real names like that. I know the Bone Collector was definitely one I would put in there. That's Larry Williams? Larry Williams. Oh, okay. Larry Williams. Damn, you put me on the spot. I'm trying to think of some guys. I know Shamgar used to do his thing up at the Rucker. Alamo. Rest in peace, Alamo. I don't know if y'all know a dude by the name of Charles Jones.
Yeah. LIU, hell yeah.
I think he had a little short stint in the NBA too, but he definitely was one of my favorite street ballers. And like I say, Ray for Austin too. I think that's 5, right?
Next question. Okay, Talisha.
Yeah. So being that you're a rap, I'm sorry, my name is Talisha.
How you doing, Talisha?
Nice to meet you. I'm coming from Next We Trust.
Okay.
And so I wanted to know, since you're a rapper coming from Brooklyn and Bobby Shmurda just came out on YouTube, how do you feel about rappers that come up on YouTube?
I think that's, you know, part of the generation now, you know what I'm saying? The internet is a tool for them to, you know, get themselves heard and get themselves seen. And I think they're using it, you know what I mean, the same way we had to use, you know, mixtapes in my era and, you know, different things. I think every era is going to have their things for promotional use. And I think, you know, YouTube is that avenue for, you know, the artists of today, you know what I'm saying? It's, I guess, at this point you could say what's dictating what's hot. You know, it's not the streets anymore, it's the tweets, I guess, or you know what I mean? Like, so, that's how it is.
Yes.
Hey Fab, Kenny Smith.
What's up, Kenny?
I've just known you've been a trendsetter. You've had your own personal style for the longest that a lot of people would follow.
Thanks, Kenny.
Yeah, on that copy right now. So I'm just wondering, why have you never started your own clothing line, and can we expect a clothing line from you in the future?
I had something I had started with a while back called Rich Young when we did it, and I think we kind of just didn't do it right, you know what I'm saying? But I'm working on some stuff now, and you know, through that experience of not doing it right, you know, sometimes, you know, that helps you to do it right the next time. So we working on some stuff, and I got a merch line that's also about to drop, like, you know, as you see a lot of artists are doing pop-up shops and, you know, selling a lot of merchandise for themselves. So this was all stuff that I was working on in between time of, you know, working on albums, and when the album come, you know, I have all of that stuff in place, clothing line, merch line, and all that stuff. So it's on the way.
Just one last question.
Hey, Fab, this is Kate from Clumsy.
How you doing?
How you doing? All right, being from Brooklyn, also coming to the Rucker today and having a team, how important is it just for the youth to pay attention to the Rucker? As I was asking earlier, Tomeno and Jadakiss, that it was pretty much a decline over the few years, and now it's kind of re-emerging. How important is it for it to be re-emerging, and why did you get involved?
I think it's important because it gives opportunity for, you know, inner city kids, you know what I mean, to play ball or to watch ball. Gives them something to do rather than get into, you know, other things or bad things. And you know, just alone opportunity sometimes can, you know, go a great deal, because if you have nothing to do, you might, you know, turn your hands to do something wrong. So one of the things in my neighborhood is that I want to bring back the basketball tournament in my neighborhood. You know, it stopped the same way for the last couple of years. And I know how much it meant to me growing up, you know what I mean, having to look forward to playing or look forward to seeing the game. So, you know, I think it's just, you know, the opportunity alone, you know, even this opportunity of bringing it to Brooklyn and letting, you know, Brooklyn kids, not only if you live in Harlem or able to travel up there, but now it's a little closer to us. And